Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I felt like talking about some people. I felt like talking about Yandy and Mendeecees. So the other day, I made a video. I forgot what I was talking about in the video, but I remember just kind of like throwing in the video something about Yandy and Mendeecees, because I remember seeing a clip online. And so anyways, I saw a bigger clip that was released online, and I saw a lot of people talking about this. So I was like, oh, let me just go ahead and give my opinion on this situation. So basically, for those who don't know, Yandy and Mendeecees, they are cast members of Love and Hip Hop New York. Mendeecees end up going to prison. I think he ended up getting like 10 years, but I think he only served half of that, maybe half. Or probably a little less than 5, I believe. I'm not sure, but I don't think he did the full 10 years. I'm almost positive that he didn't serve the full 10 years. I think he probably did like half. But he went to jail, he went to prison, I think, over like drug trafficking, from what I remember. So there's this show called Couples Retreat, I believe, on VH1. I think it's like a little, recently VH1, I guess they've been just trying to make sure they can keep the audience. So they had like the Love and Hip Hop family reunion. Now I think they have the VH1 Couples Retreat, whatever. So I think the couples on the show is Yandy and Mendeecees, is Delicious and her, I think, new husband, who at once upon a time not long ago, I thought was her good Judy. Now, you can take that for how you want to take it. I thought that was her good Judy, but whatever, that's her husband. You have, I think, Rashida and Kirk, I believe, in his 4 earrings. Was Ray J and Prince's love? I think Ray J and Prince's love too. I remember seeing something online. I have not watched the show. I'm just going by like the clips and the commercials that I see on TV. Online and on TV. And I think it's that comedian. I think he's married or has a girlfriend. I think she's Asian or Hispanic, of course. She ain't black. Are they ever? I'm being real messy. It's 4:30. What time? It's 4:35 in the morning. I'm up being messy, starting shit. But yeah, so basically the part that I wanted to talk about, I'm not going to play it, but Yandy asked Mendeecees the hood love, ghetto love question, would you hold me down? If the roles were reversed and, I had to go to prison, would you hold me down? And he told her, I don't know. And she felt some type of way about it. She was, upset in the confessional, emotional in the confessional, because people had been asking her, girl, if the roles were reversed, would this nigga do the same for you? And her answer was always, yeah, he would. And now this man who I've basically said will have my back no matter what, through thick and thin, for better or for worse, is now telling me, I don't know. And now you crying in the confessional, right? Now I saw some people online like Tank, the singer Tank. Tank made a comment, I think it was on the Shade Room, like, basically Mendeecees doesn't represent all men. Let me tell y'all something. What Erica De Niro TV say all the time? Let me make sure I get this right. It's never all, but it's always some. It's never all, but it's always some. When we're talking about would a woman, I hope I got that right. It's never all, but it's always. I hope I got that right. When we are talking about would a man hold a woman down? Like, why are people online acting surprised by Mendeecees' answer? Let's go ahead and just put this on the table. There is only one papoose out in these streets. You finding somebody like Papoose who will hold you down is almost like you winning the $1 million Powerball. Yeah, it's a chance that it could happen. It's a chance. It's always a chance. But Mendeecees. It's not Papoose, Yandy. He's Mendeecees. And not only is he Mendeecees, he's like a lot of other men. There are not a lot of men who would sit around and wait for a woman to get out of prison after she's done almost 7 years like Remy Ma, or done 5 years or 4 years or close to 5 years like Mendeecees. Men are not sitting around waiting on y'all. Y'all know that. Why we acting crazy? Y'all know that. I hate to say this, y'all the fools. Y'all the fools. Just let me tell you something. If a nigga ever walked up into my goddamn space telling me, oh, baby, some shit came up and I gotta go to jail and do 10 years possibly, baby. Where you going, babe? Oh, I'm about to go look for me an apartment. Because I can tell you right now, I'm not waiting. This ain't gonna work out. It ain't none of that, let's see if it work out. It ain't gonna work out. I can tell you, it's not going to work out. If I went to prison for 10 years, I wouldn't expect you to wait for me. If I went for 5, I wouldn't expect you to wait for me, because guess what? Baby, I'm definitely not gonna wait for you. Your ass have been got out of jail. I've been and married somebody's man, adopted some kids, a dog and a cat, and I don't even fuck with dogs like that. Bitch, I've been changed my whole lifestyle, changed my whole last name. And you'll come knocking on this door and girl, it be a whole, some white woman here with 5 cats, because I won't be here. Yandy, you really thought Mendeecees was going to give you a yes, I would? You really thought that? You really thought Mendeecees was going to tell you, yes, I will wait on you if you went to prison? And let's just be honest. If the nigga did wait on you, it wouldn't be like Papoose. One thing, and I think the thing with Papoose that I probably give him, I don't know if it's because what Papoose is doing I've never heard of before. I'm sure that Papoose is probably not the only one out there. It's probably because he is a celebrity. He is on television that we know this. Because I'm sure that it might be another Papoose somewhere scattered out in the, I'll just keep it in the United States. I'm sure it might be, I'll just say the world. I'm sure it's another Papoose scattered somewhere, a few scattered out in the world. But it's hard for me to believe that they're like, it's a high percentage, you know? Like, Papoose literally waited for Remy Ma to get out of prison, didn't embarrass this woman, didn't have no kids on this woman. Girl, Remy Ma ain't had to get out of jail and fight no side bitch. You know, she ain't had to fight no bitches at the club. She ain't have to worry about nobody calling her stepmama because he done fucked around and had 3 kids on her. She ain't have to worry about none of that. And again, maybe I give Papoose all this credit because, like, I've never heard of like a man sitting around waiting on a woman. Like, bitch, if your ass ain't doing a weekend in jail over some speeding tickets, that's the most you gonna get out of these niggas, and y'all know it. And that's black, white, Hispanic, Asian. I don't give a damn. Let me tell y'all something. Don't let these men tell y'all that they gonna wait for y'all when y'all get out of prison. It's gonna come with some stipulations. Bitch, you gonna get out of it's gonna be some children at the house calling your ass stepmama. Hey, Miss Keisha. Who the fuck is it? Who the fuck are these kids? oh, babe, you know, when you was gone, I kind of got involved with somebody and, you know, stuff just happened. That's what you gonna come home to. You gonna come home like Cookie came home to Lucius. Hello? Fussing and fighting and breaking shit because this nigga done played her. She done took a whole charge for this. I know this is a TV show, but still. Yandy up there crying. And y'all up there, and some of y'all online gassing that shit up. Let me tell you something, don't believe none of these niggas. Now, I know y'all will wait. No tea, no shade. I know y'all will wait for these niggas to get out of jail. Girl, please. Girl, please. Rodney, you gonna wait for me? Hell no. Hell no. That is one thing I never really could understand. I to this day. And I think I have been consistent on my thoughts on people waiting for people when they go to. One thing I will say about that Phaedra Parks, as much as I can't stand Phaedra Parks. Hello? Oh, thieving, lying, just conniving, low down, dirty woman. That bitch had enough sense to when Apollo went to prison, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Girl, you think I'm about to sit around and wait for you? And guess what happened when Apollo was in prison? Apollo got a whole. This is the real gag. When I be telling y'all, niggas don't have to worry about getting no bitch. Apollo was in prison for I think 8 years, I believe. Apollo was in prison for a long time. Was it 5 years? 6? I don't know how. It was a long time. Apollo had a whole girlfriend in prison. How the fuck you got a whole girlfriend in prison? You went in married, got a divorce, and came out with a girlfriend. Cause some of y'all bitches is dumb. I'm sorry. I didn't want to say it. I did not want to say it. It's too early to be this messy. Some of y'all bitches is just dumb. And that's just the nicest way I can say it. Ain't no fucking way. And I got enough dick and balls to tell you straight up. Well, not y'all, because y'all don't want me. But I got enough dick and balls to tell if my future husband watching this, nigga, let some shit catch up with your ass if you want to. It's a definite no from Rodney. No. Some things I can understand, like maybe like, oh, some shit caught up from him in college. He had to go do a year in prison. Okay, I could try to wrap my head around that type of time. But when y'all start getting to 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, bitch, my max might be 1. My max might be about 1 month. And I don't even want to make it about sex, right? Because we know that a relationship is just not about sex. But we know these niggas gonna want some pussy, right? You think this nigga is about to be faithful and hold you down and not entertain any other women for 5 years, 8 years, 10 years? Bitch, don't be dumb your whole life. Like, at some point the light bulb got to come on. They're not gonna wait. They're not gonna wait for you. They're not going to sit at home and beat their meat for 5 years. They gonna fuck bitches. They gonna entertain bitches. They gonna go out on date with bitches. They gonna be texting bitches and sexting bitches. Girl, you just gonna be in prison. His life gonna go on. Oh, it's not gonna stop. Now yours, on the other hand, bitch, you running around here, bitch, stressed out, trying to call this nigga every day in jail. Like, on some real shit. Now, this is what's about to sound real fucked up. If you in jail, why do I need to talk to you every day? You ain't doing shit but going to play basketball, what, lifting weights? That's it. It ain't nothing to talk about. How is your day going? I know how your day is going. The white man came and he got his baton and woke your ass up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I already know your routine. You done told me. You get up at 5. You shower at 5:30. You have breakfast at 7. You go out on the yard at 8 for a walk. You come back. You go to work. You got to work in the laundry room. You have dinner. You have lunch at 12. You get to go back outside. You go lift weights at 5. You have dinner at 7 and lights out at 8. Girl, well, you wash your ass at 8 and then, girl, lights out at 9. Girl, I know your schedule. I don't need to talk to you every day, Mendeecees. I don't need to email you. It ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I'm doing over here trying to take care of these goddamn kids and work and pay these bills by my goddamn self. That's what I'm trying to do. And you can't do nothing about it. Because guess what? Your black ass is in prison. Girl. Okay. See, that's why you want to talk about this shit. That's why you want to talk about this shit. This nigga talking about, Yandy said she called him every day. I think she was calling him a lot, and I think the phone calls probably stopped. But it's like, nigga, what I need to call you for? We don't need to talk every day. You don't want to know how I'm doing, nigga? I'm stressed out. That's how the fuck I'm doing. And I'm feeling stupid. Because everybody looking at me like I'm a dummy. Except for the hood ghetto bitches. They cheering me on. But everybody else who got some sense, they low-key talking about me. And I got these children. Anyways, child, that's all I wanted. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.